Well,
No, I'm
worst
like,
part
thank
is
God everybody else is the same as me.
the worst part is
it's our
like,
live, by the way.
this is how it always goes. Like, if there's one thing I know is going to happen, it's this, and that Trevor's going to say, "Are we ready to go?" And I'm going to say something. We're going to be live.
Yep. Every time. It's like clockwork. It works perfectly. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Oh, fucking hell!
There it is. Perfect. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Veil of the Void, Tale of the Void, episode 4. Joining me, as always, are these lovely individuals with a new face down in the corner there that some of you may have recognized that we've had the pleasure of playing with in the past, and is a great friend. And welcome me here, Jack with RPGs Uncovered is going to be joining us now for some fun in the Veil of the Void universe. Highly recommend if you want to learn even more like simplistic ways to play this game. Jack's done some amazing work there to explain the game. You can watch his videos over on our website, but preferably click that link and go over to their YouTube and follow them because they're fantastic and they deserve as many followers as they can possibly get. But yes, welcome to our stream. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? You five. Good.
I'm excited.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Back
It's
a
been
dinosaur's tale.
actual months.
We're back.
I'm still
I don't
recovering from
understand.
COVID,
Right.
so I will try not to be coughing nonstop. Goodness,
At least this time you're not the game master.
that's true. Yeah, I would
Hey,
have
mommy.
to do.
Could always
the
be worse.
game mommy. You're right. At least I'm not that.
That,
I'm
listeners,
really
is
good.
a reference to a conversation you'll never hear.
Yeah, we changed things up, and now
And hopefully we'll never hear again.
That seems unlikely.
I'm sure it'll happen again. Don't worry.
Asking if you're ready seems like a little bit much.
I'm here.
I'm a dog and I'm ready to go.
I'm
Good.
terrified
We
of a
remember that
giant.
much.
I'm terrified of a giant beetle chasing for us, but I placed a trap made of plants in front of us. So I'm sure this
Yeah.
will go perfectly fine.
I'm gonna die.
oh, I forgot how fragile this character is too. Wow, yeah.
So, okay. Cool. Does anybody
Goodness.
want to recap where we are?
Yes, please.
For the DM's sake.
Are you asking us to recap or are you going to do
If
it
anybody
for us?
would like to, I'll recap.
If there's
You
a
guys-
viewer out there who knows what's happened, please let us
Yeah,
know. 'cause we
maybe
don't.
they would, because it's been a while.
I remember.
So, you remember?
I do remember.
You want to give the? Do you want to give the recap?
Please.
Nah.
I'll,
No, sure.
I'll correct.
I'm
I'll
just
correct
kidding.
you if you get it wrong.
If I get it wrong, okay, we'll see how good my memory is. Okay,
I have
so
notes.
you have
We
notes.
met a man in Owen. 5 to 6 people live there. We went
Yes.
to a cave.
Mhm.
Beetles.
Those are some great notes. I think you summed up
I remember the
exactly where
walls
we're
went
at.
tick, 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 tick. I got scared. I made my Etten hit the wall. And then we're like, oh shit, that's a lot of beetles.
That's a lot of
I
and
vaguely remember that I was very out of pocket too.
Yeah, and you ate the beetle.
I
tried
No,
to eat the
you
beetle,
didn't
it
eat the
crunched.
beetle. The dog ate the beetle. Well, tried to eat the beetle.
And then the mama beetle was like, hey, don't eat my babies. And I was like, man, that's a big ass beetle.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I think that. Well, yeah, I think
and
that
I'm
sums
sick.
up.
I have
I'm pretty
magic
sh-
sickness.
Oh yeah, we the magic is yeah, it's bad.
It's a bad magic.
It's
place.
bad in this cave. This is a bad cave.
The bad
Yeah.
magic.
It's a bad beetle cave.
Why does your mouth smell like
That's the award.
sausage?
Is it a big bad?
It's a big bad beetle cave.
It's fine. Yes, I think you hit all of the points that we wanted to cover. That you guys have some of the people from the little
Mhm, mhm.
village thing with
Oh,
you.
And the
In
sky
the
is
cave.
bad.
The
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy
the
Sky is
The
bad.
sky is bad. A
the
bird.
sky is
I asked
bad.
a bird to fly up into the sky, and the bird bonked their head against the sky. So that's never
The
good.
clouds don't
That's
move.
right.
The,
the
mo-
clouds
the
don't
mountains are
move.
full
Happen.
of doors, and the doors are bad.
Yeah, there was like a
There's-
10-minute scene where Belle was trying to communicate with Urgeth through buttons to be like clouds not moving, and it took a very long time to get
Yeah.
there.
Look, I only have 15 words to use.
I know, it's great. I love it.
It worked eventually. And so you all
Did we
went
do-
into the cave. Does anybody remember why?
Yeah,
We're
we're trying.
looking for
That's
a
the only
door,
way to
right?
go.
Or
We're-
a passage.
Oh,
We were
okay.
looking for a door because we couldn't go over the mountains because there's a skybox.
Yeah,
Right.
and you got to be
There's a
careful the door you
skybox.
go through because chaos zombies sometimes
yes.
randomly appear on
Yeah.
other sides
Oh.
of doors.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, true.
And we're
Which I
like, this
wanna-
one seems here.
Yeah. So we're with Baldath and Owen.
Yeah,
Baldath and Owen.
Baldath is
yeah,
a
the crazy
person, a
leprechaun.
human. Owen is a leprechaun.
Yeah, crazy leprechaun.
We don't know
leprechaun.
that. We know that out of character.
With
No.
wild hair.
He's pretty
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
with wild
we-
hair.
Yeah, we definitely knew that out of character.
So welcome to the insanity, Jack.
And yeah, so okay, cool. Oh, and we did close, I believe, on the dog biting.
Yeah.
The
nearest
beetle was coming down
We're
the
being
tunnel
And there's-
right after the dog bit. Hmm
Yeah, we were being charged as how.
Yeah, and
we
there's a
did it.
giant beetle.
Big bad
A
beetle.
beetle.
This is gonna go great. All right, cool. Then we'll just start with the biggest beetle. He's gonna take off and fly toward you guys.
Photo.
That's never good. I do remember you saying the beetle basically filled up with the tunnel. Like it's a big
Yes.
beetle.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's from side to side.
It's a big
Mhm.
beetle. But yes, so the beetle is charging towards us.
He's flying.
Okay,
That's for sure.
flying. Is he
And
like
we'll just-
hovering above the ground ever so slightly, or is he like just big enough to where you know there's still space above him?
There's space sort above him and below him. Not
Mm.
much to the side. But he doesn't quite reach you guys.
Oh, good. Is there
So
a
we're
map
gonna
That's good.
start
somewhere?
this. We're gonna start this with. I don't remember anybody making any attacks or anything.
I did
No.
place a trap down.
I feel like
that
I
covered
did, like,
the
a
width of the
defense thing because I thought the bug was closer.
Oh,
So I wasted.
to be
that, I
fair.
think.
Well, there are a lot of bugs that are closer to you.
Yeah, we did
There's a bunch of tiny bugs.
kill or beat one of the small ones.
Should get my book.
The one that
I-
got eaten.
Tried to eat it.
One that
It
got
was
crunched.
very crunchy.
Crunch.
Yes, I did pull that from your mouth.
Yes. And you did hit the wall where they were covered in the bugs. If you played that toy, I swear to God.
Okay, yeah. So that there are some sparking, buzzing, squeaking bugs nearby.
Mm.
So we'll just. I really feel like we're in the middle of something. We'll just start. This is combat, everybody.
Yeah.
All
we
right,
really
there we
used
go.
bugs Before.
You jump right in.
And I think all of you rolled for initiative, and why not have, is it Aelin?
Aelin, yes.
Aelin can roll for initiative too.
Oh.
All right.
My initiative
I
is
guess
5.
I got initiative 10.
Oh, yeah, you did. I remember. We did indeed roll initiative. We had one turn, and the bug was charging towards us, and then that's where we left off.
Oh, so the bug is there.
He's not there yet. He's getting
We
close.
fought a little bug first, I think.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're using this. Okay, got it.
On a
Are
side
you-
note, I'm glad because I got one better on my previous initiative.
Okay. Nayla.
None, young.
Surrounded
That's
by
it.
tiny bugs. Very large bug. Maybe like three squares ahead of you at this point.
Don't worry, you're not going to trip the trap. Only the bug will trip the trap.
And that trap is on the ground, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does spawn a small detection field above it, so if anything within 2 squares high reaches within it, it can reach up towards them. But
Oh,
yeah,
it caught
good.
the bug then. What kind of a trap was that?
it is a planted trap. Literally, it's a plant.
Like a potted Yggdrasil.
Yeah, like a potted Yggdrasil, except not nearly as strong. You have to perform a hard for balance or dodge check.
Will do. This beetle
Sure.
got 0 successes.
Nice. So as the beetle is rapidly charging towards us, you just see like a little ticking little bomb go off as this shrapnel flies everywhere, and these massive vines just burst forth from this little seed and wrap all around it, inflicting...
Is it grasped or something?
Yeah, it's grasped for 2 rounds.
It's getting a plant hug.
It's getting a plant hug, and it takes 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
I planned it for a reason, or planted it for a reason.
Okay. In
This
that
is a long
case, Nayla.
Hi. I guess. Nayla goes, don't forget about the little ones. And she's going to give a +1 pip to Felicity.
Oh.
Sure. Felicity. And then I guess
Those are
she's
the-
gonna shoot him, I guess, because I have no mimic points, so
Oh, no.
I literally can't do
Oh.
anything with my class.
I thought we
So-
rested.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
I
we
think
did.
I
We had an
used all
override.
of it at the end of the on the last round because I thought the bug was close, and then the bug wasn't
Oh,
close. And
right.
I think
Yes.
I think the bug was close though, because he just hit
No,
the
No,
trap.
it was
No, it was
not.
charging. I
Oh.
distinctly remember that bit.
Well, there you go.
So
Well-
I'm gonna shoot some stuff, I guess.
I feel like that's more on me than you.
No. I used my stuff. I will own up to this. I will
Okay.
accept my death,
Oh.
and I will shoot some. I guess I will shoot some of the small bugs because it would seem weird for me to call them out and then completely ignore them.
Felicity, don't forget about the little ones. All right, time to focus on the big one.
Pew 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 pew.
So yes, I level my hand and create that like energy, like birdarang, like Robin birdarang, and I go pew, and I shoot it at. I assume because there's a lot of them, it's like a swarm and not like individual. Like I'll just shoot it at a mass of bugs.
Seems fair.
If there is such target. If there is no such target, I shoot it at the big one.
Yeah, the walls are just crawling with these bugs.
Ugh,
Yeah, they're
bugs.
beetles. They're shiny.
They're
know.
shiny beetles.
They're pretty. So there's that. They're kind of glowing, so you can also see them in the dark.
That's
I mean,
helpful.
not glowing. They have little like glowing spots on them.
Mm-hmm.
I
I still hate them.
let me
I don't
just
like bugs.
They were so pretty. She sent us pictures
It is very
Like-
pretty, but it's still
3 months ago. Back when the world was young.
The better times.
Is that your damage?
That's my attack.
back when I
Oh,
didn't
that's
have
your
the
attack.
symptoms of COVID.
Yes.
Done.
So that would be a 2 total.
That hits the small bugs.
Hey, it hits
Hey.
small bugs.
Hit those
For
small bugs.
10 damage.
Wow, you rolled a 6 on your damage. Well done.
And then because it's an energy chakram, I recall it. Pew!
Oh.
Yep.
And see if I. Let me just double check the rules on that because it's not like I check to see if I hit. I check to see if I recall it.
Yeah.
An average weapons master check on a success. Recall the weapon inflicting slashing damage again. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
do the weapons master check again. That's a 3, which I believe is an average.
Yep.
Yes, I did it.
So yes, The chakram flies out and then comes back to you.
It does another 10.
Wow! Rolled 2 6s.
It just,
It's a good thing. Yeah.
that's it.
Okay, that leaves us to the bugs.
Yeah.
No.
The big guy struggles.
Me too.
It's relatable.
That's the most relatable bug I've ever met.
He's gonna try to not be grasped, which I believe is like
I've got it
Muscle
here for you.
check.
At the start of your turn,
Can you do
perform
for
a
that?
contested muscle/power check. If the target loses, they cannot perform actions or reactions. And since he is contested against my spell, I get to use Arcanting against his check.
okay. Let's see what happens.
That we will. What is my... It's been a while. Let's see here. That's 6, 7 I have to roll with, I think. Yeah. Big money. I can turn that 5 into a 6, so I have 3 hits.
Same.
Oh, we get a reroll then.
Yay.
The bug is trying to fight back, and I'm just like, no, the plants need a hold. I have 4.
Man, we both did it again.
This is back and forth. You're trying to pull one of your wings is like snapping off the
It's
plant
like-
there, and I'm just like, no, stop. All right, I got another 4.
He's whining, and there are like sparks coming off some of his wings and gears. Not.
So what was it? Is he
Three.
still
Was
trapped?
that 3? No, he's not.
I got 4.
I mean, yes, he is. He's still trapped. He got 2 on his last one.
Oh, perfect.
So
It was a back and forth battle.
the bug finally lost. Okay, so that's the big guy. The little ones
I don't know how long I can hold him, everybody.
are likewise, well, at least one round. The little guys are all taking off
Yay.
and
dear.
flying like just as fast as they're sprinting in flight past you guys.
Well, I guess you don't have to worry about them anymore.
Oh, they're running past us?
Hmm.
Oh,
Thanks, I hate it.
just like,
I'm
ah.
gonna not take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, anybody who would like to take an opportunity
Nah,
attack on the
I'm
bugs
good.
swarming
Oh.
past you, it's free to do so.
I'm
Fuck
gonna,
yeah, I am.
I'm gonna save my opportunity attack for when Urgeth runs away.
Shoot, I haven't gone. No, yeah, okay. I haven't had it happen yet.
For clarification, the bugs are not trying to hit us, right? It's just like if you disturb a bunch of bats in a
Right,
cave
yeah.
and they like fly out.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly
So I got 3.
There's still
You hit
this is
'em.
horrible.
you got him.
Since I haven't had time to go into aggressive mode right now, it's not that bad of damage though. So
They're just bugs.
just bugs.
They're just bugs.
just innocent bugs.
All bugs are plotting something.
There's a reason I didn't make these guys house centipedes.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh, I would have quit. I would have been like, nah, that's it.
Max damage on that roll.
House centipedes
Not
are the
very much,
worst.
They are.
Oh, I apologize. It's more than that right now because I have that fruit on my side. 7. It's 13 points. of damage.
Right.
Oh yeah, you
You
got
ate
the
the
fruit.
apple.
I
You
the
ate.
fruit.
You ate.
Oh,
the-
it was an apple. Okay.
Oh, I
It
thought it
looked
was
like
like
an
it was like an apple pear.
Wait,
It
it
was
was
like
I
an
thought it looked like an
orange.
orange.
It was like a
It looked like an
I
orange.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, it looked like an orange. I wasn't even there.
I'm the only one who's listened to the episode.
Yeah, I did listen to the episode. I was like, man, I would
I
have
didn't
eaten the
listen
shit
to
out of
it.
that fruit.
Oh yeah, you would have.
Okay. Cool. So that's the. Nobody else wants to take an opportunity attack on the little bugs.
No, I'm trying to
Nah.
hold back the big bug.
They taste yucky, so I'm out.
They're all
The-
crunch.
Raw
Because-
crunch, no squish.
Felicity and Aelin would normally choose who went first, but we're gonna just go in Felicity to Aelin order.
Oh, okay. Dope. Let me pull up my character stuff here. What level are we?
3, I think.
All right,
Is it 3?
nice.
Yep.
I think we're 3.
Yep.
3 sounds
We're
about
3.
right. I don't think we leveled up.
I
So
hope
think
we're
3 is
3. We don't need a repeat of last game.
fine. We do not.
I just never leveled.
We're 3.
Okay.
3.
I guess I'm just going to. I've got him kind of trapped down. I'm going to start retreating. Moving back the full 10 movement speed that I have because I'm a godling very quick. Or is anybody hurt? No, I don't think so,
I
right?
took 1 point of damage.
Nope, just frail as glass.
Okay.
I think we rested. Yeah, so everybody should be.
Yeah, I took 2 points of damage from something, but I don't remember what it was. But okay, nobody's dead. That's what matters. All right, well, I'm just gonna pull out the fancy bow crafted from Yggdrasil's roots then, and line up and attempt to hit this giant beetle that is trapped with the roots there.
And I'm like, I severely underestimated the number of dice being rolled at,
I'm gonna re-roll
but it
that.
doesn't matter apparently.
I'm gonna re-roll.
At level, at level 3.
I'm bad at rolling. Oh my gosh. Okay, well I can make that a 3.
That doesn't hit.
Alrighty.
It kind of just bounces off his metallic carapace.
Ba-twing.
Makes a nice ringing sound.
Nice.
He squeaks.
He
His
squeaks.
little metal mandibles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he needs WD-40.
Far
you
less
know?
cute.
All right. Well, that's my turn then.
All right, that brings us to Aelin. Aelin has just stepped into a cave and startled a bunch of bugs. And they are fleeing.
Alien just looks at the cave. Ah!
Okay, so I'm on the other side of the passageway from
You are.
whoever these people are.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. And
Hey guys, we
between-
just learned that this cave has an exit.
between me and them is this big metal beetle and a whole bunch of tiny ones that I just scared away.
Yes, they are.
All right.
They're exiting.
So I think for everybody else on the other side of the cave, you're not exactly sure where this is coming from, but you do hear a voice probably echoing through the walls of this cave. Are there more folk down there? How fare you? You all right?
Bork.
There's a plasma shot that shoots at the back of the giant beetle.
Good.
So it's been a while. This is a finesse weapon master check. I believe I just need to press this little F here.
Yep, that should be all you
Yes.
have to do.
All right. I am untrained in almost anything relating to fighting. So I got
Perfect.
one hit.
Well, you are trained as a starting thing from character creation with your weapon. So
It's true.
Yes, I have proficiency. I just don't have any skill points, so I can't like throw in any
Gotcha.
hits or anything.
He's proficient, just not skillful.
Got it.
One hit.
Understanding
So,
on my part.
so you are hitting him from the back, but unfortunately, it doesn't do anything.
Just another ba-twing.
The metal absorbs the heat from the plasma pistol.
Ah,
I don't know.
that sounds about right.
It sounds good.
That
I get
sounds
it,
right.
Jack.
I think
Trust
I'm
me.
just like-
I did it for an entire campaign. You're good.
I think I'm just like firing a few rounds here and there, knowing I'm probably not going to hit, but just trying to confuse the bug so it knows that it's flanked.
This thing is big. It'd be hard to miss it.
And yet I did.
No, you totally hit it, just got absorbed.
Oh no, there you go.
Okay.
You hit it and it just didn't care.
I am going to, with my extra action,
Yes.
sort of call out. I can't imagine I have a clear view of anybody, right?
There's a big beetle.
No, there's a big bug
There's a
in the
big
way.
beetle in the way, but I don't think I need to see somebody for this, and I don't believe there is a distance requirement. I am going to use I believe it's one of my manipulative.
Oh, it's a
negotiation.
negotiator. That makes me happy.
I'm
Oh,
just
my
going to
favorite
shout
character.
out, heads up over there. There are more incoming, and this one is a mighty beast. And let me give heads up to I don't know, whoever is closest, whoever that might be. Who's at the front of the pack of you guys?
I'm assuming it's probably Urgeth.
Yeah,
I think it's
Yeah, it would
Urgeth because I
be.
made him
There's
come
no
up
way.
with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way it's
Uh,
not me.
Actually, it can't be heads up because that needs to be within 4 squares of me, so that's going to work. But I will use allow me to help, which does not have a distance calculation. So you get an
Perfect.
auto hit die on your next non-attack action.
Okay.
And yes, manipulative negotiations, for the most part, do not have a range. It's basically just as long as the person
If somebody
can
can
hear you.
hear you.
Yep.
Mhm.
Which brings up the fun of having communicators, because technically that counts.
Mm.
I'll be
Indeed.
going next.
That's
I
me.
had that come up once. That was fun. The negotiator stayed back on the ship, and then 3 other people invaded a
nice.
starship, and he was just doing communicators and being like, "You're doing great! Yeah, keep it up!" They were like, "Where are you at?" He's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm helping."
Right at it. So, nice. Is that your whole turn?
That's me.
Sweet. So that moves us to Belle.
Oh, that's okay. I was over here trying to remember how to play this character, but that's fine.
You're a rapsist,
I'll
and you press
just-
buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just panic here.
Sing us a song of your people.
Okay, so you're gonna, over in your end of the room, you're gonna start hearing what sounds like a dog singing to the best of its fucking abilities. It's just going.
It's so good.
It's doing its best. Anyway, and I am now singing for everybody here a wonderful power ballad.
Yes, the power ballad dog. It's the best.
And so I'm going to choose the 3 closest to me. Obviously, Dad. I'm going to choose Bjorn. And I guess I'll choose Bjorn's mom.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know what? It's you understand taking care of animals.
I do.
That's
I've
your
given you
bonus.
2 treats now.
I know. And I made my dad hold on to one of them so I could have one for later.
Yes.
I also haven't questioned the fact that every time I've heard your song, even though I understand the language of animals, it just sounds like you're just going bow wow wow. I haven't questioned it.
Anyway, when you do damage, you can turn one of your D6s into a 6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
actually really good.
That's fantastic. That is a power ballad.
That is a true power ballad.
So, feel powerful. And then I am going to just get real low to the ground, like even lower than my little 2-inch leggies are. I'm just going to splay so that I am not in a threatening position.
Defensive position. Black.
Look, you can't get me. I'm cute and on the ground.
Oh, that's so good.
That's the turn.
Power
Sweet.
ballad is a cool spell.
Then
the
it's your
Rhapsody
death.
spells.
Power ballad's very cool. Sorry, whose turn is it?
Your death.
Okay.
Get him,
So-
Dad.
Urgeth.
Yep, Urgeth.
Urgeth.
So first,
I'm just going to
we are
pronounce everyone's
going.
names
You're
wrong.
going to see
That's all right.
the crackling and the pushing of Urgeth's limbs as he extends into his aggressive stance.
Mm.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's horrible every time. His almost yokai-like appearance just crawling out, And then I'm going to need the beetle to make a power check against me.
Okay.
Power check that beetle.
Or a muscle check, sorry. Not power.
Would this be a non-attack check for you, Zach?
I believe so.
So you
it
get that
is.
auto hit die.
It's hard to say. It's a skill. So
It's a skill that's fine. It's only if it says you're making an attack with it that it would be considered an attack-based check.
It's Cataclysm Division.
No,
Oh.
I don't think that's an attack. I think that's just one of your abilities you can
I
summon
think-
with.
Yeah,
the
it's an
soldier.
ability.
Mhm.
So you get auto hit on top of that.
Yep. So
Look at
I got
this. The negotiator
4.
already coming in handy.
I get 4.
I got 5.
Son of a bitch.
It's a strong beetle.
That's a
Let me
very
see.
strong
It's
beetle.
the only thing he has. Strength. No.
I'm gonna burn
No brains.
2 to re-roll my check.
Oh yeah, we have determination.
Wait, is my vitality power there? I also forgot to roll that extra die. So actually, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it didn't roll the other die. So let me roll one more d6 just to make sure.
And then you have your auto hit if you haven't counted that yet either.
That was accounted for it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh hey.
So I got 5
Hey.
as well. Wait, let me check.
We're remembering how to play. It's been like 2 months.
We'll get there.
Okay, so it's a tie.
So we re-roll.
Man, this beetle loves to tie with people. This is great.
For some reason, when I'm clicking the muscle thing, it's
Is it
not,
not-
rolling the
is it not
plus
adding?
1. Yeah. What do we got? No.
What the beetle get?
He got a critical fail.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
So, as
and there was nothing we could do about it.
as Urgeth is almost seemingly howling out in pain. Let's see. You're gonna take 3d6 damage plus 3.
And they roll with an auto miss die on their next check.
And you're gonna take 16 points of damage. And the best part is that's just a free thing I can do. There is no action economy on
You
it.
can turn that 4 into a 6 because of the power ballad.
Yes.
So
will
2 more
do that.
damage. So 18.
18 points of
18
damage.
damage.
Oh wait, no,
My-
turn the 3 into a 6. That's even more damage.
Yeah,
That's an
well,
additional
let's-
19.
19 damage.
Arithmetic.
some
Every
reason-
point matters.
And Trevor, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't say that that is an action. It's just there. If it is, I'm
if
more
it
than
forces
happy.
people to make a check, it's an action.
Okay.
That's the general rules that got updated. Because
Well-
I know that got confusing sometimes. So
Yes. Well, I still have my other thing that I can do as a soldier.
Nice.
Because I haven't used it yet this round.
Hmm.
Then I take aim with my wrist.
oh yeah,
And as my bonus, I'm going to make an attack roll to see if I hit this sucker.
yeah, it's an extra
No,
action.
Unfortunately, it is a finesse roll for me because it is fired, but it's still. Oh, that's not too bad. So I got 3.
No.
I figured not, but it's an extra action. So,
It hits. It just doesn't phase the creature at all.
well, I haven't hit with that thing yet. So,
You'll get it one of these days.
I believe in you, Dad.
and Urgath takes up the stance with the glaive in a single hand. His arms super long now. I have 3 squares of range in this form.
Nice. That's
Damn.
horrifying.
Man. We love this guy.
Look, Dad, you're yucky.
Get behind me.
Roger, Dodger.
All right. So that is Urgeth. I do recall Owen at the end of the last thing. He was on the ceiling. Does anybody else remember that?
Yes. I don't remember why,
No,
but
but-
I do remember that he was holding on to the ceiling.
Baldath has backed away and is swatting at the tiny bugs flying by. He is doing damage, so to the tiny bugs.
Are you just gonna get eaten by the bug? Just
We just
that
need the
scene
world's
from
biggest
the
like fly swatter.
the King Kong movie.
It would be not much, but he is, and you can see they're flying around, and Owen is going to drop off the ceiling with the knives that he is wielding and attempt to hit this beetle below him that is grabbed.
A crazy leprechaun
trap.
fan.
My word. Bro. He sucks. He's gonna try again. It's not his fault. At least he didn't critically fail.
That's
It was a
good.
thing, though. So I guess he's just sitting on top of the beetle now. Just not doing anything to it particularly. Just trying though.
I feel you, buddy.
He's screaming incoherently and jabbing at the thing's head.
Stabbing multiple times.
I mean,
Ah.
this is just becoming more and more relatable.
So yeah, that's Owen and Baldath. I can't believe Baldath did more damage this turn than Owen. Ridiculous.
This big beetle's hard to hit.
He is hard hit. Yeah. You didn't expect to be here that long. Okay.
Nayla says, "You've got this, Urgoff. Your terrifyingly long arms are going to be the key to this victory. I'm sure." Urgoff gets a +1.
That's horrifying.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Shoot the bug.
Shoot the bug.
That's a 3. Does a 3 hit?
No.
Does a 4 hit?
Yes.
4 hit. It's a 4.
Okay. Then yes, it hits.
For 8 damage. And then the chakram comes back
Oh wow. You're
for 6 damage, so 14 total.
nice.
14.
I also forgot how terrifying Urgeth is with the spear. Like once I go into the aggressive stance, I was just looking at what I roll. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's horrifying in more ways than one.
Yeah, it's bad.
Did the bug last turn he lost an action?
He's got an auto miss.
Auto miss on his next action. He did not
Auto
lose
miss.
any.
Got it. Okay. He's gonna, and he's still grabbed by this trap.
Oh
right?
yeah. So we gotta do the thing.
Still grabbed by
So he's
ghoulies.
gonna try to get out again.
He will try.
He will try.
He will probably maybe succeed.
Oh my gosh.
What do I got? I got a 4. What does a 4 do? Oh, it does get me. So I can actually go with 3.
He's re-rolling. Oh my gosh. He got a critical hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, against
He just bursts out of those vines.
He just, yeah.
He's mad.
Yeah. He just flares his huge scarab wings, breaks the vines, whatever, holding him.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just lashes out at the nearest thing to him
Or
with
get.
his little spiny feet.
Good luck, Urgeth.
Yes, with his Urgeth.
Give me a second. I get a negative for the aggressive stance. Let me double check what it is. I think I'm easier to hit.
I think so.
I think you get a bonus die against me.
Oh, and this is
Reach
an
by
attack.
1.
so
However,
he's
attacking units
down.
roll with +1 bonus die against you.
Yeah, the bonus die.
a lot of fun new expertise in Yggdrasil.
Okay. That was almost bad. 4?
No, I don't think
Cool.
so, because I have repulsor armor.
Mm.
Oh wait, I think that means I have to do something. Give me a second.
Cash money.
How do I check my armor? Repeller armor. When deflecting, gain +1 bonus die. So I'm going to try and deflect.
Yeah, so you're hit, but you can try to deflect it.
Yep. And then I decrease damage by my vitality, which is nuts.
Yeah. If you build tanky
What is
in
that?
this game, you can really
That's a
tank.
defense roll?
Yes.
Or is it?
There's a defense. If you don't have anything in defense, you can also just use either finesse or power by itself, but you don't get any bonuses.
Yeah, I do have, what's it called? Dueling. The dueling one. The expertise. Blade Master.
Yeah, so you win ties.
Okay. Here comes the defense.
I believe.
Does the beetle
Nope.
have to roll something on that?
No,
Or
I
just
just
his
need
attack?
It's against his
Leave
first
that.
attack, yeah. So
Got
whatever
it.
you rolled with.
Cool.
So, yeah, I didn't get enough. Close. But no, I don't make
Close,
it.
but no cigar.
Yep, unfortunately.
6 damage.
6? Oh, let me double check the repeller armor. Because that might just be 1.
Probably does.
Oh, wait a second. I get a bonus die. Because of the
may
reflector
not
armor.
need
I forgot about that.
Any of this.
Okay.
Still needs it. Minimum of 1 damage is what you reduce by your vitality virtue.
It says when defecting, gain +1 bonus die. If the attacker wins, reduce. So yeah, 1 point of damage. Because I have
So good.
a boatload of vitality.
Yep, that's why you're in front of the rest of us.
It's almost like I considered how to build a character this time.
I did not. I went, it'd be funny if I made a rhapsodist and then didn't talk.
Hey, you thought about how to build a character.
I just thought about how it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Much like in my last campaign where I went, let me make a necromancer and not use their stats at all.
That's great, though.
Sometimes you just gotta do. The tiny bugs are continuing to flee as quickly as possible.
Tiny bugs.
And the beetle, he can still move after an attack, correct?
Yes.
He's gonna do that then. Which is a bit of bad news for the tall people, I think, in
Yeah, I'm glad I'm
Like a
sleeping.
mountain.
That's
What?
gonna be a problem for the bug, this poor bug. Let's look at this.
It's all good. So what are we doing? He's moving. Do we have to make like a check to not be knocked over?
Yeah, he's essentially doing a field knight type charge. thing.
Oh, ooh, I don't like that.
He's the field knight beetle.
I don't like when our bugs get jobs.
All right. Well, since he's trying to go through me, should we roll power now?
Yes.
Alrighty. So
Wait, it's I'm sorry. It's a contested
vitality or muscle check.
vitality or muscle.
I got.
So in other words, I'm probably gonna fail.
I got 5. Well, you might not need to because I'm in front first. And
So
I'm like a mountain.
you won't be able to be moved, but he'll still go through you, and
okay.
it'll hit me regardless.
Awkward.
So you don't get moved, but then Felicity's like, ah!
Okay, so that is a 4.
I beat it.
Yeah.
I did not.
Yay!
Does that mean I get to attack it as it runs away?
Technically, if it leaves your adjacent area.
Yeah.
Let's leave in the adjacent area.
It can't get away from me. I have long arms.
Get away from him. He's gross.
I'm too
I need to
gross.
roll
for
that
it.
You for
additional
sure hit
d6.
that guy.
Oh, and I also have an auto hit die because of
Nice.
other things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 naturally, 6
Oh,
with.
I'm gonna critical
That's a
over
crit.
there.
That is a crit.
Okay. What did I get? 1 minor injury. Lame. Oh well.
Hey, you still did extra 6 damage on top of that.
Ah, I rolled so bad too. That's 11 points of damage.
You turn that
As you-
1 into a 6 because of the dog.
Does that count multiple times?
Does it?
No.
Oh no, maybe it's only the one time, right?
Nope, it does not count multiple times.
Okay, never
Gonna
mind.
say
Don't
that'd
listen to me.
Brutal.
So
It
that's
would be
just
brutal. I would have had to balance that.
11.
11 more points of damage.
Oh no, it
My
is.
goodness.
It's while chosen once per round. When the ally
round.
inflicts damage, they may turn one of their results. Oh, but you
Per
already
round.
did once.
Yeah,
This previous
which
round.
is why I said no.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
was the previous round, yeah.
Yep.
And I guess, Aelin, as the beetle flies through, what you currently see is this. Do you know what an Oni is?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but all the limbs are stretched out real long. He's got a glaive with one hand.
Ugh.
His horns are twisted back. His jaw is like almost unhinged looking, and he's swinging around this like 6-foot long pole arm with one hand. It's got a wrist mounted thing. There's a sniper rifle slung across his back. So that's what you see when the beetle disappears.
Beautiful.
He's an Etten.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, he's a problem child.
He's the problem child. You're saying it like you're talking about my dog. He's the problem child.
All right.
Okay.
Well, he's dragging me then.
Yeah, we don't re-roll for that. It's just for the entire way.
Yep, just for the
Okay.
entire way. Let's see here, Field Knight. So I think I just take
You take 1 plus.
1d6 plus their vitality in force damage, and I'm knocked prone unless they slam me into a wall, in which case I take an additional amount of damage.
There's no wall, so that's good. You take 9 damage.
Alrighty. Wonderful. Still alive.
Because we are very good at rolling in this house.
I really hope you don't roll too high. I am a weak little. I would not like to die today.
But what if yeah, so that's the bug, I think. I think there's nobody else far enough behind him and close enough that he's tall enough. So
Yay!
just flew
Goodness,
right
short
over the dog.
Yeah, you split it. I forgot about that.
I got as low as I could.
Who
So
knew
that
it would
means
help?
it's Felicity or Aelin next.
Oh, cool. It's me.
Aelin, not Nayla.
Oh, never mind.
Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first, Jack?
You were just hit. You go ahead.
Okay, I'm on the ground. I need to get off the ground, so that takes the 5 squares of movement there.
You are knocked prone. That's okay.
I was. Yep. I am not anymore. So I'm going to as I get up there, I'm going to quickly open my little leather-bound and tree-bound book and sporadically flip through pages as this beetle's just staring at me. And in quick succession, she'll be like, "I am the vessel of nature, fury, and wrath," barely quoting it. And as she does so, you see that a large staff carved from the roots of Yggdrasil's trees form in her hand, and her once more herbologist doctor's outfit transforms into this flowing medium armor outfit. And yeah, so her armor is now medium armor. It's a little tinkier now that I'm up close. And then going to try and do attack this creature, I suppose. Is there any negatives to casting right now? I forgot to ask. I know we're under
Yes,
arcane
we're in
poisoning.
You're
In the arcane poison,
Okay,
right?
I've only cast 3 arcane spells, so we should be good for a little bit. 3 more.
should be good.
Okay, so I roll with
Ooh,
Well, I hated that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not crit.
That hits.
Perfect. All right, and that will do the max of 6 damage because of our dog friend's beautiful power ballad. So 12 damage total.
Nice. We've done some damage.
Yay!
Yes.
on
And
our busy
then
buddy.
Bjorn is going to try to attack him as well, which
Bjorn.
good old Bjorn. He gets 76.
Our bear buddy.
Our bear buddy. Bear buddy misses pretty bad, so we'll turn that 2 into a 3. So yeah. Oh, and I cast a spell. So you know what? I'm going to have my little fox friend heal me for 6 HP. There you go. I'm done. You may go, Jack. Sorry.
Okay. I'm not sure about the distance. I have 6 squares of movement. Is that enough to close to within 4 squares of
To within.
Felicity Urgeth?
If not, you can
Or is
also
that too far away?
dash, which gives you 6. Or which doubles
Right.
it.
Which is an extra action?
It's just a movement action. It doesn't cost
Yep.
anything.
Okay.
The only thing it does is it makes you roll with
more.
something
Right.
on your turn.
You
I
have,
forget.
you have an auto hit die against you,
Miss
Yes.
die or- Okay.
or an auto miss
Cool.
die. That's right.
Dashing would for sure put you within 4 squares. But your regular movement wouldn't.
Okay.
Not quite.
I think that's fine. Yeah, I will dash if I can get within. Yeah, I would get an auto miss die on my next action, which is fine because I don't do a lot of those.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna try to run up and get within 4 squares of, if possible, both Felicity and Urgeth, and still at some sort of distance from this bug, if that's possible.
Work.
No.
No.
Probably not. I just got dragged with the beetle.
The,
Oh right, you're practically underneath it. Okay.
Right in
the
front.
other 3 are pretty close to each other.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, next question. I don't know how long I've been in this area. Would I have any knowledge about what this bug might fear? Like if there's any natural predators?
Dogs.
Fork.
Natural predators.
Rust.
Yeah.
Watchmakers.
Yeah.
You think that. Well, they're definitely metal beetles. And you've been around enough to know that they have these kind of other bug-like masters. Any sort of bug that you would choose.
Well, is there a sound I could mimic that might cause them to freak out, run away, drop their guard, something?
Yeah. How about? What would that be? You might know something like that.
I'm happy to roll something if you think it would be appropriate.
I'm thinking
Specifically,
so.
I will be using the Ether spell Haunt to try to mimic
Oh,
something and
nice.
create some
Ah.
sort of fear in this bug to give it some kind of negative that you, as the GM, can dictate.
Yeah, I accidentally closed my character sheet. Okay, sorry. We're good now.
it leads us that much.
It's just an accident. So yeah, you can. How about just roll mentality? That
Okay. Just for some
So
sort
like
of
a knowledge
of what's going
recollection
like a
check?
knowledge. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is just a mentality check.
Test your
All right.
knowledge of these metal beetles.
Do you have an expertise that gives you any bonuses on knowledge or recollection checks? 'Cause there's 2.
I don't believe so. But that's
Wow.
3 hits on 4 dice. That's pretty good.
That's impressive on 4 dice.
That is good. Yes, you are familiar with some sounds that these beetles would find repellent.
Okay.
It's like a chirping sound, like a bug.
Okay. Some
Like a
sort
cicada?
of
Metal.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a rusty cicada sound.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the rust
All right.
monster.
I love that.
Right.
I hate that.
A rusty cicada is so cool.
Yeah,
Horrible
so I
noise, horrible
think
monster. I love it.
I
That's
think,
great.
Type of band, that would be a great name.
Whoa, that's like the perfect like indie metal band.
Yeah,
Mm.
it
Rusty
really is pretty
cicada.
good.
I think out of the darkness from the other side of this tunnel, you see. It's hard to see. I guess there's some sort of like silhouetting, like I don't know how dark it is in this area. What sort of light contrast there may be, but it's hard to get a read on this particular character. But you do certainly see movement in the dark, moving forward, moving at a rapid pace, and you see this person sort of get right up close near the back end of this beetle and sort of extend. He's doing that greeting the grizzly bear thing where he's trying to make himself as big as possible. He stands up tall, throws his arms outward, and you almost see these like rusty, almost copper like cicada wings that
Ugh.
flash out from underneath his arms as he stands up
Horrifying.
and lets out this shrieking, clicking, hissing sound. And I'm going to use Haunt, which is entirely narrative. You Noble, get to tell me what that does.
All right. Is that that's the
It is a novice level ether spell.
Okay, yeah.
That feels super good for a novice level ether spell.
It's
a fun one. You cause something
Okay.
ether related to
This
happen,
one's
such
it.
as a haunting screen, inexplicitly slamming door, a small impression goes
I don't know how powerful it will be as a combat maneuver, but
I mean,
being
Yeah.
creative. Whatever
So-
you'll give me.
I've seen people use it really strong ways before. Especially if you go into that much detail, it's like that's way more fun.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
impressed.
scared. And I'm not even there.
Cool. So, everybody else hears like this rhythmic rusty cicada chirping, and the beetle does respond. The beetle does kind of shriek in response and flare its own wings back in response. He'll do the thing on his next turn.
All right. And for my extra action, which I believe I still have, I am going to call out to. Urgeth made good use of it before, so I'm going to look up to this monstrous monster next to me.
He's like pushing.
Urgeth.
He's huge.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sort of look up at Urgeth. We've got this, my new friends. Strike true, strike hard. Be prepared. I'm using best be prepared. So now you get a reroll on your next check.
Okay.
We have a very good like buff party. This is great.
Everyone power up Urgeth.
Yes.
Basically, that's what it's been so far.
Limited amount of damage.
We'll use the boost to get through.
Everyone power Urgeth, and then
Pump him
Felicity
full
just
of
gets
drugs.
beaten.
She'll do something.
That's about it. Hey, I've got
That's all I
potions.
got.
I can throw some potion drugs at you sometime.
Urgeth happily accepts the words of encouragement.
You got it, dude.
I believe that brings us to Belle's turn.
Okay, so I'm still laid splooted on the ground. I rolled once, so I'm a little bit out of the way. Because I don't want to get stepped on. I don't think my dad's a primary concern, footwork wise, right now.
Oh, you are 100% his primary concern.
Oh,
No.
but I've switched to like patting on the ground to make a little rhythm with my little paws, and I'm still telling this story in complete nonsense for the person who can hear me. But now I sound like I'm telling a heroic ballad on top of my like power ballad.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's like I'm describing it. You think you don't know? I'm just making dog noises.
You think
But
maybe.
you and our new friend now have a +2 to your initiative.
Oh, wow.
So you can go a little bit faster. Because I'm just staying out of the way of giant metal bug.
Oh, that means we all go. Same
Nope,
time.
just these two.
Oh, yeah.
Just Urgath and our new friend.
Yep.
not
yep,
you.
Yep.
You
Yep.
still get the
No,
you still change your
No, I
thing to a
get
6.
I get you. I was looking. So now Nyla and Aelin go at the same time,
Urgot goes before the bug now, I think.
and then Urgath.
All right, so
That's it. That's all. The whole bell.
nice. Urget then.
All right, and sorry, what did I get? I got a reroll on my next check.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Urgath is going to nod to this new figure and spin around. How many squares away is it from him?
5.
5. He takes 2 steps and just power swings.
Urgath's got some
Please
reach.
hit. Oh man.
Urgath has some reach
let's
over
see.
there.
Well, we're gonna re-roll that.
Ugh.
That's so much
Oh,
worse.
that's
No.
way
How
worse.
Oh my god, what do I do? Just fucking golf swing? I can't re-roll now. Wait, yes I can. Because
So bad.
that one thing earlier I just needed to spend. Okay, I have no judgment left. Oh,
Oh, did you spend the last remaining of your
Yep.
Yep.
That's better.
I mean,
oh no! It's not.
It's
I
not.
got
It's
4
not a
misses.
critical hit.
I'm
I have 4
Critical
hits.
miss.
So
it's... okay.
Determination. Always remember it.
Well, what happens with the one carried over from the?
that one. So for some
Reroll.
reason, it's not rolling my bonus power.
That's weird. I'll
Oh
try
wait,
that.
for the one carried over. Well, the other one that I rolled was a 1
Where's
anyways.
Urgath?
So that's the one that I have that showed up.
You hit
underneath
anyway.
would be a 1 anyway. So I hit. All right.
Mhm.
13 points of damage.
All right. Let me double check.
No. It's 16 points of damage because you have the dog playing the power ballad. And you can turn one of your 3s to a 6.
Yes. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm here to remember every point of damage because we have
I'm
wonderful
still
power
trying
ballad.
to wrap my head under the Rhapsodist. Like, he's doing things.
Don't worry, I got you. I'm here to kind of. Now that I'm not GMing, I can actually keep track of more stuff. Wild.
No, I'm not GMing. I'm GMing.
Okay, so that means Owen. He'll try to hit.
I forgot about him. Not gonna lie.
It's totally fair.
He's just sitting on the top of the beetle, still trying to go. Ah!
Yeah, he's having a bad day. That was a very neutral roll there. He's just gonna jump off the beetle.
Little does he know
Go.
the head is the hardest part of the beetle.
Yeah, he had no idea. And then Baldath will do the same. With slightly less fury. He'll hit it. That's the round then. Cool.
Yep.
Bringing us back to Nayla.
Jesus Christ.
Or Aelin, I guess.
Yeah, either one. They're now at the same. Which is so cool. I love I love the Rhapsodist. I like that they can just mess with people's initiative, and it's such a fun way to give people turns before others.
Is that Rhapsodist or is that?
That's Rhapsodist.
That's
Okay.
Rhapsodist.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
you
What's
currently
got
great
Rhapsodist
too,
spells.
Power Ballad is their musical spell, while
Gotcha.
the telling the story is just their basic action, and they can do both at the same time. So they
For
get
some reason, I
give
just
both
thought Jack
bonuses.
did that. That's why my brain was.
Oh,
Like I said, I'm like so thrown off by
you
everything
forgot
about
the
Rhapsodist.
beautiful Power Ballad of.
We just had a new
Rhapsodist
character introduced.
and negotiator are a bit of a thing to have in the same party.
Yeah.
It's
I was gonna
great.
say,
There's
it's like
so many
kind of
buffs.
super powerful.
There's so many buffs.
Aren't you glad one of them can't actually talk?
It apparently doesn't matter. You just say sounds.
You figured out how to
is this-
converse. The sky doesn't move.
Is this
This guy doesn't
Thing
move is also
still at
not a
range to me?
band name.
Yeah, you're like, you're probably like, well, what's range?
and
Yeah,
not directly next to me?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Cool.
he's like 6 squares away from you.
Pew pew.
By pew pew, I mean
Maybe-
pew. What?
Yes.
I need 4 to hit this thing. Well, I don't hit it.
Not from the back.
Oh, not from the back. What do I
Yeah.
need to hit it from the
You
back?
need a 3.
3. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay, so its armor is reduced by 1.
Screw it. Determination. I'm gonna hit that thing.
Nice.
Does not have a butthole shield.
I'm gonna hit for 10 damage.
His wings are still out.
You are just constantly hitting 6s on this. What the heck?
But I am not able to pull it out of its butt.
Well,
It's firmly stuck in there.
hey.
As an energy chakram, it's very strange for it to be stuck in there, not just dissipate, but it's just, yep, right up in there.
Excellent. So the energy chakram may not return. It gets stuck on the wall. It goes straight through this beetle as it just explodes into shrapnel of gears and metal splinters.
MVP.
Good.
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 I always get so confused for a second because I think it's
Think it's me.
you, and then
same,
I'm like,
dude.
wait. It's
Well,
just
that is
robot-y enough. Like it's just consistent enough that I can always remember. Oh no, it's the dog.
I also get thrown for the first. So that is
Great.
Arguably our best bit.
It's fantastic.
the beetle. And
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
so as the beetle explodes, from the
Oh.
shadows, kind of behind Aelin, two Elan approach. And they're kind of dressed in like peasanty type clothes. They're armed, but they don't look exactly like, they're whatever. One of them has like a little lantern. They're clearly prepared for something, but not too well.
Same.
And they step up beside
we all?
Aelin.
That's relatable.
They
Making
step
lots
up
of
beside
relatable
Aelin.
stuff this section.
I feel like I'm just okay. Yeah, so they step up beside Aelin, and one of them's like, "Is it dead? Is it dead?"
It appears to be.
Yeah, as the beetle explodes, pretty much as soon as I can even confirm that it is dead or dying, I will turn and take a couple steps back towards these two. So it further obscures the rest of this group's vision to who I am. I'm going to have a quick conversation with these two and just reassure them. It is dead. It is dead. Unfortunately, it looks like we have found new companions. Hopefully pleasant ones.
Urgast's body snaps back.
No. Hopefully pleasant ones.
He no longer. Oh, also, I forgot about that. He no longer looks like an old attractive godling.
Says
He's
you.
just straight up. He was straight up and at. now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're out. You're cloak. You're the
Dad.
disguise.
Despite your horrifying appearance, these two don't seem to be affected by what they've just seen.
They've seen some shit.
They've seen a lot here.
It's fine. Yeah. So the two are reassured, and they're kind of quiet, but they kind of stick close to Aelin
I want to
as they
walk up
approach.
and do that aggressive dog sniff that dogs do with this like new people. We're like, it's almost too much.
Yep.
He's not jumping.
So-
He's got manners.
So after this quick conversation, this new figure does turn around and sort of move a hood down. You weren't exactly sure they had a hood to begin with. It's been hard to really see this individual. But they turn around, sort of move this hood down, and you can see they're actually wearing a fairly nice attire, very nice attire. Probably been scuffed a little bit from cave and bugs and wilderness and whatnot, but nice. Not sort of plain, but not in a quality way. It's very high quality,
Oh.
but not terribly
He's old money.
frivolous. Yeah, a few little bit of brocade here and there, up and down, but turns around and you can see the lightly purple skin of an Elan, probably I don't know middle aged or so, maybe a little bit younger for an Elan, sort of pulled back hair.
Hmm.
Steps forward and was going to start taking a step towards Felicity, and then looks down at this tiny dog with a smile and sort of kneels down and puts out a hand.
I
Don't mind
will.
her.
First of all, I'm a boy.
Don't mind him. I always forget that.
Sorry, it's the cracking bones. They get to my brain sometimes.
Every now and then, when I dislocate my skull, something just pokes.
Feel like
Yeah,
it's fried.
Is that what it's? Anyways, I forget things.
Goodness.
I'm gonna give a good sniff and then go.
Good. Good.
A magnificent guard beast. I'll sort of stand up and nod in your all general direction. I see you are all well protected. You certainly don't need my aid. But I will take a quick step over to Felicity and reach out an arm. Health and fair greetings, warrior of the realms.
She's like dusts off the robes now, you know, that she got back up properly off the ground with the prone. Right. I'm sorry, what was that?
They will repeat the same phrase in is it Rayra, the language of the godlings?
Mhm.
Health and fair greetings, warrior of the realms.
Well, I don't know much about me being a warrior, but it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Thank you for your assistance.
I apologize. I should not have assumed. It's been a long journey.
I didn't mean to assume your profession.
I'm more of
It
a
seems you
biologist,
all are quite
less of a
capable.
warrior, more of a doctor.
Well, I'm sure your skills are quite suitable for your adventures, your traveling companions.
I hope so. I don't know yet.
Well, what brings the diverse lot of you out to this wilderness?
We were passengers on the ship, the Spinning Star, an exhibition ship.
Mhm.
Exhibition. That's
No,
not right.
expedition.
Exhibition.
The exhibition ship. Oh.
That's some sort of pleasure cruise.
Don't
say
bring
that.
the dog on the pressure cruise.
We work security. It's fine.
It was supposed to be a 3-hour tour.
We have patrons of all. We have patrons of all tastes. That's why we bring the dog.
Bad.
An exploratory vessel. And somehow we awoke and found ourselves here without a ship.
Is there a shore nearby? Your vessel shipwrecked?
No.
Well, there is a shore nearby. No, it wasn't ship. Not that kind of ship.
No, it's a starship, a vessel that flies through space, not through. Who even uses regular boats anymore? I don't really know. I can't say that. I actually have been on a boat before. Anyway,
People
Well,
who live
there's
on a
not
lake.
much call for ships that sail the stars while we are trapped here under this false sky. You managed
That
to
is
pierce
part
through
of our
somehow.
problem.
the
yes.
sky is false. Okay, that can be confirmed then.
It just fucking jaw drops. Like he's an idiot, and he's like, "Yeah, no shit, the bird said so."
It's okay. I think godlings don't have. It's fine.
But you found your way here without access to doorways.
Yes.
We can't say that.
No.
We don't know how we found us here.
We just woke up in a strange metallic place with an orange and a butterfly person.
The
Hologram.
orange and the butterfly.
Butterfly person was indeed a hologram. Yes.
Well, that
The
is
dog
a
just looks very
unique tale.
confused.
You were napping.
So you have, Aelin, you have a very faint recollection of an orange and butterfly person.
I see you too
It's,
partook in the orange.
And
Was the best orange I've had in a long time.
A strange tale, but a not wholly unfamiliar one. I'm not entirely sure how people such as yourselves find your way trapped in this labyrinth of wherever we are, labyrinth of worlds.
I'm assuming you're not a local then.
Well, no, not quite. Not here, at least.
But it's true that most people are locals from the place they're from. So if you are not from here, that would make sense that you are not a local. Anyway. What did you say your name was?
My apologies, I have forgot my manners. My name is Aelin Wirthestau. He does a deep bow. They do a deep bow at the lot of you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Aelin Witherstone?
Wirthestau.
That.
Yes.
She would say it. I don't.
Pork.
Pork. I'm Nayla. And these are my friends who I will allow them to introduce themselves and not be so bold as to rob them of that opportunity. Except for the dog. The dog can't introduce itself. It's a dog.
Pork.
I believe we have been introduced. Does Belle have like a collar or anything?
A
Belle has a
shirt.
little collar, and it has like a little armor shoulder pads.
Yep.
It's got like things hanging off it that uses to push buttons and communicate.
Also,
Excellent.
little things that look like they clip to carabiners.
Yep.
Yep.
Little climbing boots.
How well versed in your ancient tongue are you, Felicity?
Oh, I speak it fluently.
Okay. Then you would know that the name Aelin just gave is actually it's not exactly ancient Rayra. There's a little bastardization of it going
Classic.
on.
Yeah, pretty standard.
But
Classic.
it does
Not
loosely
vanilla Rayra,
translate to trust and respect are exchanged.
That is quite the unique name. My name is Felicity Leaf's daughter, at your service. Herbologist, doctor.
Hold on. What was your last name? Can you repeat that?
Leaf's daughter?
Okay. All right.
Is that IEF? Or
I heard
EAF?
leaf starter, and I was like, "What
Leaf
the
starter.
fuck does that mean?"
Oh, Leaf's
I'm a leaf
daughter.
starter.
I start them leaves.
Which, hey, if you speak, since you understand Rayra, Leafstarter, it actually means that it's a descendant of life. It's a fairly rare, not too rare, but fairly rare among the godlings.
Excellent.
Not a lot of children alive there.
Not a lot of children of life there. Most of them are death. Death has a lot of children in the godlings descendants.
At least so they claim.
At least so
The
they claim.
aforementioned bastardization
Yes.
coming into play. So while you guys are chatting,
Chatting.
Baldath and his crew have kind of negotiated themselves so that they are blocking off the exit out of this cave.
Noble. If I
yes.
remember correctly, it was just Baldath and Owen with us.
That is correct. What you remember.
Okay.
There's now several more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the guys from the camp.
Mm-hmm. Plus some people that you don't recognize as seen
Okay.
at the camp. Baldath kind of steps forward. He says, "All right, I don't know why you guys are so chummy with this new, I don't know, whatever. But things that we said we would take you from you, I believe it was yesterday. It's been a long time. You people are exhausting."
I believe the godling. Thank you. The godling said that they would be fixing something for you. It was fixed.
Oh no! I had rations to trade. I don't fix many things unless, of course, you're looking for potions.
I was not.
Shut up!
Oh, that's rude.
You've misunderstood.
Pork!
We're not trading anything. We're just taking your things and leaving through what I presume is going to be a door back there.
Seems very unkind of you.
You know, Bjorn's kind of hungry. I don't really want to
Hungry.
depart with any of my stuff, so I don't
this
want to
extra
accept
stuff?
the offer.
Is this extra stuff they're trying to take?
Yes.
They're trying to rob us.
I believe they are trying to do
These
the
are
robbing
highwaymen in a cave.
This is a stick-up.
This is exactly.
Okay, so
Put all of your things in this bag.
basically,
thing.
what's gonna happen now is Urgath turns and his arm snaps out from that extra square of length and just grabs him by the chin and just pulls him forward. And he goes, I don't believe that's the case.
It was leading to a smooch all along.
And what's going on with this is he has grabbed him with his opportune weapons strength
Nice.
Nice.
and pulled him in more or less by the face.
Smooch.
And Baldath and Urgath face to face, he will say, make another attempt. I'll kill your friends with you.
Oh, this is excessive.
all of the dudes that have weapons. There's at,
Dad, mad.
there's at least 6 of them. They're all drawn and pointed. At
He is just
Urgath.
slowly starting to squeeze. Just like a little bit more pressure each time. You can make this all stop.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is horrifying.
How about you roll an intimidation?
I'm starting to make corgi noises.
3.
All right. All right. he got many 2s. That shouldn't have worked.
I'd be intimidated by that.
This guy's all... Okay, anyway. Yep, he's like, he's holding up his hands. He doesn't appear to be, like, he's still in control.
Yeah,
He's not
he's
like,
composed.
Like, he's composed.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
He'll reach back because I keep on forgetting how actual far 2 squares of distance is.
It's quite a
And
ways.
he'll
Your
look
arms are
over.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's also a very large individual, so it's
He's
not
like 11 feet
too
tall. He's
strange.
huge.
Yeah. For one of us, it's like, oh, that's really weird. You like become the wacky inflatable tube man. But for one of them, it's just like, yeah, he just leans a little bit more to the right.
Yeah.
It's true.
And he puts them back and he goes, Owen, it was fun.
Owen is just chewing on his knives. He kind of grunts.
He'll look into his pocket because he has this because you get it as a soldier, and he's got a dagger, just one of the daggers, and he like pops it out. He tosses it to Owen, and he's like, "Remember us."
Remember me.
Have some sticky snacks.
All right. Owen totally catches the knife, somehow ends up on the ceiling, and walks down the tunnel away from his friends. He apparently got what he wanted out of this exchange.
He got the dagger.
It's probably like
Looks
a
to
really
be-
weird, gnarly dagger too, like because it's from the standard set of an Etten soldier, like.
That's
So it's
true.
probably a little bit like it's huge.
It's a
for
short
him,
sword.
probably.
It's probably a short one.
And he's already super short.
The great sword
like-
for him.
He's 2 feet tall.
Oh, see that little?
Are you?
I didn't
are you
realize
s-
Bell was bigger than him.
If I'm on my back legs, I'm taller than him. That's
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because
I'm
he was
2.5 feet tall.
all right. Well,
Bye.
Bye.
we'll just do a crab dance around each other.
Who appears to be in charge of these highwaymen?
Baldath.
The cave
All day.
wayman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to this individual. Well, new friend, we have not met. I'm barely acquainted with these. I harbor you no ill will, but I can gift you a gift if you are looking for tribute of some kind. The gift of knowledge that you, I'm sure, do not wish to venture past that door you are walking towards. And I sort of reach out and I'm going to use memory adjustment to
Oh.
thrust into his
Oh.
brain the image of these gigantic caterpillars just slamming down on a city wall and taking a chunk out of it and throwing it off in the distance.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to that. That's fucking cool.
Maybe we'll go to back to our wood camp then.
Uh-huh.
That's a dope image.
Well, what really happened is he'd open that door and bang, surprise zombie.
I think we'll take our chances. He's not impressed.
Well, far be it from me to decide whether you are able or not. I wish you fair travels.
They kind of sprint out of here.
As they're running, he just goes, Baldath, remember, door zombies.
Door zombies.
That
Trying
way.
to-
I think you taught us that, but
You just
Don't
hear
forget.
Felicity sigh. Oh, thank God, I don't have to use this. And you see in her hand she's holding a acidic potion and one of those chaos crystals, and like was just about to put it in there to see.
Oh, it's
I
like
don't know what
Mentos.
this would have happened if I had to have used this, but I was happy to throw it at them and have them experiment on it.
Man, it's
course
very
you
good. Like,
Giving you that classic corgi side eye. Mm.
You did so good in there. Would you like another treat?
good for it.
I will then pull out another little snack stick for you.
I'm gonna eat all your food.
You really are, but don't worry. I bought food. I bought a ton of food because I was like, oh yeah, we have I might need it. I like animals, so food is often a good way to convince animals to assist you.
Believe I don't eat. I live in space. So
I eat all of both of your rations. It's a good deal for me.
So after a few minutes, you hear a door open and shut. It sounds suspiciously like an old wooden door.
So-
Can't hear anything. Yeah. Maybe more like a suspicious old wooden door. There you go.
Yes.
It's
Door
like,
dot
it's got a
door dot
knife.
MP3.
And the cave is once again silent and totally empty. I think the only probably source of illumination is the
Lantern.
Alan lantern.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, that was a bit of an awkward occurrence.
Yeah.
But hey, we're all alive. And I think, just like last fight, you're all healthy and I am currently at about half my health.
Oh, well, here, let me help with that. And give me a second. I've got a thing for this.
I think this may become a common occurrence.
Probably.
I appreciate your assistance, Jock. As always.
Bork.
Nayla goes over to Felicity to inspect her wounds, and a compartment on her wrist opens up, and a kind of like a container of gel just like rises out, and she almost not like fully like Spider-Man like whips it, but like she moves her hand in that same like way so that the gel can be expelled, and proceeds to apply that to a wound, and offers it to anyone else who is injured, because everyone here can heal 15 or 19 points of health. Assuming that this is going to be enough time for a short rest, all this talking, and we're not going to immediately get fought, but this is the thing that I am doing.
Belle looks very icked by this.
No,
Is
it's
Belle
gel.
hurt at all?
Nope. But the looking at that stuff just looks.
This will be a short rest,
Okay.
Okay.
assuming
yes.
nobody wants to,
Uh,
Everyone
open any
can
doors,
heal,
I guess.
then everyone can heal 19 points of damage.
Yeah. Urgath almost like embarrassed, like moves, and he's got like the tiniest scratch on his arm.
Here we go.
Fix it with a band-aid. I've got dinosaurs or Hello Kitty. Which would you prefer? Urgath looks to Belle and says, "Hey, come here for a second."
You're over here.
Okay. Belle will scurry over.
All right. And he like looks at Belle's face and he's like, "I need to check them. You just tried to chew up a metal beetle. I've got to check them." He just like grabs the face and he's like trying.
The dog is complaining so much.
No, hold still. Dad, no, wait. I almost had it. It was almost done.
On a similar note, Trevor, there's a bunch of bug pieces around, some of which appear to be of an almost organic nature.
Oh, fascinating. I was going to wonder about that.
And they're just spread all over.
Okay. Well, I will.
In addition to some like the dead, like tiny beetle ones that were attacked. There's 4 of them.
Okay. Well, I will do the quick little. Would you like me to just do a check, or should I just gather some of the stuff around? Okay.
Do a check. And as you walk around, also roll a what is it called?
Good question. I don't know.
Observation.
Oh, an observation. Okay.
Observation.
Okay, so it's an average. All right. So let's do observation first while we're looking, and then I'll roll the other ones, because I don't think I have much in observation. I do not.
I don't have any in intimidation, so
Observation. Yeah, you did well with that intimidation. So observation is what? Judgment?
Judgment.
Hey, that's why I can roll with it. Not because I'm good at it, but because I have a lot of judgment. 2.
Could
Sorry.
I assist with my allow me to help option to grant him an auto hit die on this action?
Yes.
Always.
Oh,
The
thank
answer
you.
is
I appreciate your
always.
assistance. I'm not always the best at seeing things right out in the open. It's a fault
Well,
of
there
mine.
is
so
much
far
hidden in
away.
this realm.
It's unfortunate. I'm like trying to find this stuff. And Aylin's just like, if you move a little bit closer to the item.
Well, the ground is just so far away.
It is.
Have you seen this?
You're right. The ground
Yeah.
is like, oh man, it's like 12 feet below me. It's so
So-
far.
With Aylin's help, you do notice there is a
Oh.
small little disc that's kind of sunk into the floor. You
Mhm.
can't remove it, but it appears to be some kind of projector, possibly.
Right. That's a bit curious. Does it look like it came from the bug? Or does
No,
it
no, it
looks
looks like
just stuck in the ground?
it's part of the cave.
Oh.
Is this something that's like partially covered, or is it?
No, there doesn't appear to be any attempt to obscure it.
Question. Out of any of you lovely folk here, is anyone particularly good with strange objects?
Have I seen something like this before?
Yes, you have.
Oh, define strange.
It looks somewhat... it's like a disc that looks like it could be some kind of projector thing.
Is this similar to the
Oh,
butterfly
yes.
one?
I could,
It is.
if it's a mechanical object, I could take a look at it. Though I'm not very versed in arcane objects.
I'm versed in both.
I believe you are correct, my tall new friend.
How tall are you?
Me?
No. Aelin.
Aelin?
Mhm.
I mean, very, very average height. Yeah, I don't know, yay big. Like 5'10".
Pretty small for an
Ish.
elf.
For
Very
for Alon in this game, what's closer to about average? Like
Well, they're
6,
like
2?
6, 7, around there. Oh wow.
Everyone in this
Probably a
game is
little
so tall.
short. Probably a little short for an Alon, actually, but not by terribly much.
All right.
Should
Then.
be easy enough to manipulate. I'll take a knee and see if I can get this disc to do something. Assuming I would have knowledge to do so.
Yeah, you can have a bonus die. You've seen it before.
Okay.
And have worked with things like it before.
Interesting.
The average adult Elan range between 5 to 7 feet tall.
Pretty tall.
So average
So fine.
between 5 and 7 is somewhere around 6 feet
Yeah.
tall. Yeah.
I assume because
Ah.
the skin is purple, not a sun Elan.
I was just going off the picture in the book, to be fair.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Like a real light purple, like more like a
you're probably close to my color then,
Yeah.
because
like a really light lavender periwinkle.
Also,
Yep. Okay, we're almost the skin.
that's
skin
perfect.
Excellent.
Thank you, Coda, for the auto hit die. I will try to
Nice.
use that to my best advantage.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, on my on my one check to see what items I get,
Yes.
I rolled a number 4 successes.
That is a number.
Yeah, usually you need like an average to get an item. If you
Yeah.
critically succeed, it's like a nicer item, but
You get all of the tiny beetles,
little clockwork
as
pieces.
well as just the whole shebang.
Okay,
Of the tiny beetles.
nice.
4 of them, and you collect a vial of some strange black stringy liquid.
Wonderful. I look forward to testing that out later. The oil they use to live. Which actually, oil could come in handy.
Oh, I hear Teddy baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard
He's in
one mad cat.
He's in the basement.
Wow. That
Wow.
is a very loud cat.
He just put his face right up against the
Somewhere.
vent and just went for
He's
it.
hoping I will decide to feed him his breakfast at 10 at night.
Reasonable.
Tell us how that goes for him.
About how it goes for him at 6 in the morning, too.
So,
You're starving
Aelin,
your
if
cat?
you want to mess with the disc in the floor, you could do programming or mechanics.
Okay.
Or-
I'll kneel down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think there was an ore coming. I'll kneel down and start sort of trying to mess with it and look back. Nyla, was it?
Yes.
I believe you said you may have some experience with these. I've seen these before, but they are a mite touchy. I might need some assistance.
Well, experience is a strong stretch of the word, but I have mechanical know-how, so I can gladly assist.
Okay.
I think this is where the butterfly that told me to eat the orange came from.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Similar. It was
Yeah,
darker
maybe.
in there, though. Maybe.
Hard time here.
Would this be a group check, or am I just giving a straight mechanics check?
However you guys want to handle it. If you want to do it more together, or just have one person be primarily doing the thing and the other one like backseat driving.
I'm
Yeah,
absolutely
if it looks
horrible
like Nyla is
with anything mechanic based.
if it looks like Nyla has more experience working with machines, I will step back and just give a little. Last time I saw one of these, it had if you do this and maybe charge that port over there and
Allow me to help.
yeah. So I'll let Nyla take the role and I'll just give him an auto hit.
And I will cheer
can
you on from the background as I'm
Transfer
scooping stuff
the,
up.
the extra dice roll from your knowledge as you communicate it to Nyla.
Awesome.
Cool.
These are
So-
dotted all across this strange nexus we find ourselves in.
That's a 3 with that auto hit from allow me to help on my mechanics.
So it does do something. It turns on, it flickers a bit. The same orange hologram of a butterfly appears as before. It seems to be obviously a recorded message, and the one that's most easily available to it to play.
This world is quite weird.
There is no orange, however.
Ah, darn it.
It just
That's
seems
disappointing.
to think there's an orange.
Partake in the orange. But there isn't one. I feel gypped. Aelin, do you mind if I ask you a quick question?
Oh, of course. By all
I
means.
I have quite noticed that you've used the word nexus and mentioned that there are multiple worlds and things like that. Do you happen to know if this area is like a convergence zone?
Makes sense, actually.
Something akin to that, I presume. There are doorways of various types all about, and these things, there are a number of worlds, not exactly realms, but different places that I have traveled to. They all seem to be connected. However, mapping them out seems to be proving difficult.
I can kind of assume that. I was just wondering because I can totally sense Yggdrasil everywhere around us. But she goes and opens up like a small portal gateway like knocks on it, you kind of like see these golden branches on the other side, but nothing can like I can't go through it or anything can interact. For some reason, I can't seem to recall the Bifrost here, or even go into the roots of Yggdrasil like I was previously. So I just wonder if you knew what was going on with some kind of like nexus connection.
Right. I'm not terribly well versed in the metaphysical sciences involved with it, but there does seem to be a strange blending or overlapping of areas. Noble, we talked about this in our little meeting. My ability to move between places doesn't seem as hampered as Felicity's.
It doesn't. That's correct. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Although, if have you've used it, I assume.
I would assume, yeah.
Okay, you would have noticed that even when you use your ability, the other realms that you visit all have the same qualities as this one, like with the just periodically appearing holograms where they didn't before, like, you know, you wouldn't expect to see that. And all of the people there seem to be of the same mindset as the ones here. So there is something that is not normal about it. So even though you can use it to travel, it's not like it was.
It's travel within a confined loop, you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I do
Interesting.
believe any sort of access outside of this nexus, as I've been calling it, but I'm not terribly certain that's the correct vocabulary. We can't get out of that, but there's a number of overlapping threads that I've been able to travel through. As I said, still very much trying to map them out. You probably don't want to head that way unless you have very specific business.
Oh no, I have no business whatsoever. Well, except to, I guess, get us out of here if we're capable of doing so.
Out of here is certainly doable. To
I apologize. I meant out of this general nexus area, as you've mentioned before.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm bad at communication.
You, me, and most of us here.
These
So
doors
you're-
aren't like warp drives, are they?
Warp drives. Is this
Punch
more
a
of
hole
your
somewhere.
star travel technology?
I suppose it is.
Curious.
I don't understand it.
I'm not terribly familiar.
I know if you're in it too long, you get sick.
That is true.
Sometimes you get chased by a worm.
That is also true.
Happened once. If you're in the void for too long.
You actually,
Fork.
did you see a worm once?
Mm.
That's absolutely fascinating.
All the circumstances were bad.
I'm positively. Would I be able to ask you questions later about what this worm looked like? You know, it's okay. Okay.
I was about to say, sure, maybe we could talk.
Oh, that would be lovely.
But no, you cut me off so soon.
All right, then. We'll put a pin in it.
Bends down to Belle. See, now she has to think about if I'm being sarcastic or not.
You overestimate Felicity's ability to care for too long. Just puts a pin in a lot of stuff. Aelin, one last question. I apologize to put you on the spot for so many different things.
Oh no, please. You are some of the friendliest company I've met in quite a few recursions.
Fork!
I'm sorry. That must have
That's
run into some
unfortunate.
really unfortunate individuals.
I think we're rather kind.
That's
Fork!
true. We do have a pretty good.
Well,
group
you're
of
not trying to
individuals.
rob, extort, or eat me, so.
Yeah, but we
Well,
never
most of us
introduced
don't
ourselves.
have to eat, so
That's fair.
you
We
don't
also
have to worry
never
about that.
introduced ourselves to your friends. Well, you're always. You got 2 more over there just walking around, and I haven't even looked at them.
Yes,
They're
they
equal.
are keeping to themselves. They are used to, well, what is beyond that door, and what is beyond that door is none too friendly.
Bork.
See.
Bork.
Anyway, last question I'm going to interview you with. What's the greatest form of technology you've ever seen?
Hergeth looks at the disc.
I looked down at my own buttons.
Naylor just smiles.
Noble, you could tell me. I mean, I have a plasma pistol. I'm sure there's plenty of these worlds that have various levels of technology.
That
But I
is
don't
correct.
know if I've been outside of this nexus.
You don't know that you have either. Yeah.
Sorry to make it difficult. Felicity's just
Yeah.
very curious about stuff,
I
and she
think you've
listens to the way
seen
people talk.
some things of. You probably found your plasma pistol somewhere, not in the last place where you were, because that place is more medieval, I suppose.
I imagine there's like wreckage of technology that somehow got pulled into whatever's going on here.
There is not wreckage, kind of like hand-me-downs that you can pick up from people who are here, or otherwise, apparently, you've heard. Not legends, that's like the wrong word. I guess rumors would apply. Of very deliberately placed weapons of great technology, kind of like King Arthur's sword or something like that. But beyond that, you've seen lots of technology, but not ships for sure, or any sort of locomotion like what they're describing, and yeah, so only weapons appear to be of high weapons and more, I guess, appear to be of higher technology.
Well, I've been through a number of these worlds. They all have varying degrees of access to technology, though I don't believe any of it is native to wherever we are. It seems people like yourselves who have found your way here have their gear until they don't, and then it is passed around by whoever can take it, I suppose. I have, pulls out what probably looks like a really old and probably fixed a number of times old plasma pistol. Not the best shot, but this is one relic I've picked up. I've seen and heard mostly of various other rumors of weapons, energy sources. I've heard tale of these star travelers, but that's not technology we seem to have here.
Fascinating. Well, thank you. I apologize for asking so many questions. You have fulfilled my curiosity.
That's impressive.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Erkat?
You talk a lot.
I don't think I can argue with you there. I apologize. I'm not very good at communicating with people, so.
Oh, no, it is no bother at all. I'm sure I have plenty of stories to tell whenever we have time. I assume, however, you don't wish to spend the rest of our days in this dank, bug-filled cave.
Yeah, actually, I was going to ask about that. When I came into you, he reaches over and clips you into the Bjorn.
No!
Oh, sorry, misunderstood. I thought I heard up.
You heard not up.
A Tory, not a bell up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, while they were all talking, messing with the disc, pawing at it. I'm trying to see if I can get it to say anything else. And I rolled real good.
You sure did. You sure did.
That is a roll. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You'll never see that good of a roll from me again. So please make it say something fun.
Yeah, it totally does. It pulls up a menu of sorts that kind of scrolls through. At least you assume it is, because it looks like there's a bunch of like lines of text, but I need to look at what languages you guys know. Did anybody happen to write them down?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know 4, but one of them did not save, and it's just a blank square.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the
I
easy
see
thing
that.
Here's the thing. If you look at my character sheet, I know Common and Daedalus. If you were to ask Nayla, she would tell you she knows Common, Daedalus, and Elanin.
Okay.
I know Common and Jotun.
I know Chotum, Common, Divinal, and some mystery fourth.
Okay.
And I know Common, Natura Media, Rera, RuneScript, and Sil Natura.
Okay.
So, good luck.
So people know languages.
Yes.
I also have universal understanding, but the way it's written sounds like it only works for spoken language.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. That's what I do remember.
I do also have an auto translator.
It's not as good as you think it is.
If it was as good as you think it is, it'd be broken. It has to have some limiter to it.
Okay, so actually, this language is related to Chaotum.
Oh.
This dog type is
So,
out.
Just do it like the little hops, the little dog hops.
Yeah.
it's not exactly.
Attention, Dad. Yeah, I'm listening. Good. Okay.
The whole butt waggle, everything. This dog is hype.
It's not exactly. You're not exactly able to read it, but you can make out like root words. The grammar seems to be a mess, but you can see that it is a menu. It is what it looks like, and there are a series of. There's something like recordings that you can access, an entire other menu that has some really arcane sort of titles. You don't understand any of them. They're probably numbered.
My brain was on food menu.
This is so much for a dog to try to translate with
Yeah,
15 words.
you're the worst.
Dad, up.
You're the worst person to be looking at this. Like the
do
choices are just
speak your
overwhelming.
language.
I'm just like, how do I communicate with the 15 words I have? What is happening here?
And still mature isn't one of your languages.
Oh, that is the one because you speak it.
All animals understand
Oh.
Sil Natura language.
That's not
Understand
the
and
fourth
can
one I
enunciate.
chose. So I've got a mystery one.
Got a mystery.
I remember we.
But
talked
also,
about
I've
this.
made it a point to not speak to Felicity in this language.
You have.
I'm stubbornly not speaking to her.
Yep.
Probably has to do with the old godling etin thing.
Nah, I'm just a brat.
That's more
The
likely
ancient
what it
feud
is.
between godlings and corgis.
The
If
war
it is-
corgis were
Feud.
the war corgis
It
were
was
the
a long,
hardest to
bloody
fight.
war.
Like I said, they'll probably more or less knows what's Urgat's deal. So
And that's
I
so
got a
funny
pretty good
because
history
Felicity has
check.
no clue. Felicity was never raised with the godlings. She has no clue really much about the godlings, so it's just perfect. Like, why am I hated by Urgath? What did I do?
So there's really an overwhelming number of menu options, except the one at the bottom, which says exit, and then one directly above that, which is like settings or something.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna hit settings with my nose. Just whoop. The most dog-like thing I've done so far.
Yep, the nose boop.
I
There's
thought the
a-
most dog-like thing you've done so far is just keep on asking for food.
That is very dog-like.
Where is my corgi? Oh, there it is.
there's only a couple of fairly apparently straightforward options.
One
One
of them
that's
says languages.
unfortunately not. that would have been something. Yeah, no, one just says open and the other one says volume, and volume is off.
I'm gonna turn the volume on. And then I'm going to try to get Nyla's attention, specifically, by just saying person, attention, and then staring.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna look at the menu and then back at you like, please, dear God, I hope you can read this too.
I take a look at the disc. I do not understand this language, but it's doing a new thing, so that's interesting.
The
Yes.
biggest sigh when he says
He does this
doesn't understand.
sometimes. I'll leave something around the house and I'll come back a couple hours later and I'll be moving around or something like how my vacuum got fixed actually. So
Do any of the options look interesting? Like I'm gonna get a cool dialogue, or are any of them like those
You
weird
didn't
ones
see
you
one
see
that
on a
was, like-
bookshelf?
There was one that you saw earlier that said recordings, and there were a bunch of options in there.
Okay, let's go back to recordings.
They were numbered, and you had no idea what the titles were, but you had them.
I'm gonna hit the 13th one down. Just
All right.
scroll.
Pick. Yeah. You turned how high was the volume again?
It was
All
off.
the way.
I turned it on. So whatever it had been on before, off.
Oh, okay. I guess I was assuming a
I was gonna
a
say-
slider type.
Yeah,
of-
that's what I was
well,
you should
I'm
have the
using
roll.
my nose, which means it probably went from silent to really loud.
I was gonna say roll a D100.
Oh, there you
that
go.
works too. However
Yeah,
you would
just
like
roll a
to do
D100.
this.
We'll see how loud you turned it. All of our ears just gonna get blown out. Turn it down. Oh my!
Oh God.
That's
Roll
a
the-
100.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
a
God.
100 on a D100.
The cave collapses.
Pretty good odds.
I guess we're dead.
Amazing.
All right, so the place just starts echoing absolutely with these like cricket chirps, like the ones that
I don't know how. Stop it.
the hologram like plays a little bit. It's like, you know, two butterflies appearing to converse in this who knows what, and then it shuts off. after
This
a little bit.
corgi is crying, holding its ears.
Yeah, you're more sensitive to it than we are.
I
So
am.
many clips.
I just did like damage
That's so
to my
good.
own.
One of the butterflies kills the other one. It's very exciting, and then then it's over.
So loud.
I
You-
wish I had a what the fuck button.
You do recognize the sounds that you heard as the sounds that Aelin mimicked earlier.
Nice.
Hmm.
Well, we have reached our 2-hour limit, and I'm about to die because my throat is killing me. I don't know how much longer I can talk. So we should probably call it here if everybody's okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Goodness,
here.
Almost got him. So
almost. Can't believe you rolled a 100. That's so good.
Fantastic.
That's
close. I was gonna say,
impressive.
what are the odds? But the odds are only 1 in 100.
1 in 100. Well, perfect. Well, thank you everyone for joining. This was a ton of fun. It was so good to be able to play again. I do love this game. Playing it with you all. Jack, thank you so much for joining us. We're looking forward to
Thanks for having
continuing
me.
on this adventure with you. Glad you actually get to be on the player end now. So hey, we're both actually on the player end now for this. So this
Yeah.
is great. But yes,
First time, I believe.
yeah, it's wonderful too, and
Yeah.
Noble's such a good GM too. Her stories are always wonderful. So, and it's always terrifying for some reason. I've been scared at least once per campaign.
Not even my genre.
I know, right? You just naturally do it. But yes, if everybody would like to let everybody know where to find you, that'd be great. We'll start with well, Jack, since you were the first one here, why don't you let everybody know where they can find you and follow you on all your good stuff?
All right. Yes. Hello. I'm the new guy here. I'm Jack. Thank you, everyone here, for allowing me to be a part of this. I've loved this game since I first heard about it. And if you guys at home love this game too and would like to learn how to play, and you haven't picked it up just by hanging out with these awesome people, you can head over to my channel, RPGs Uncovered, over on Twitch and YouTube, where my channel is dedicated to helping you find your next favorite indie TTRPG, and to show you that just how quick and easy it can be to learn a new TTRPG. Veil of the Void was the first season we did of that, and it was so much fun over there. We have a demo play mini series. I do a whole bunch of tutorials. There's reference sheets and different guides available for free on my Ko-Fi. All of this for Veil of the Void, and at this point, 4 other games and a 5th one, because I'm on my 6th season right now. All of that over on my channel. You can find the current season of that, Season 6 RPGs Uncovered, over on Twitch and YouTube. The first episode of that, the Learning the Game episode, is up right now. We are checking out a new game called The Treacherous Turn, in which, it's a really awesome looking game. Basically, the players collectively play a single artificial general intelligence, and their job is just to be the best little AI they can be. Unfortunately, the humans didn't program them correctly, so they're a little bit misaligned and don't exactly understand, proper modern human values. So they're going to be the best they can be, regardless of whether humanity wants them to be that good or not.
Wonderful.
So stop by over on my channel at RPGs Uncovered on Twitch this Saturday and the next several Saturdays at 3 p.m. EDT to see how they do. They're gonna play this little brand new personal assistant AI who wants to be maximally present and helpful in the lives of all of humanity. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go check that out. Me and Zach are also doing a Baldur's Gate 3 4-person playthrough with him, 2 other fantastic role players who I know from another channel I frequent, Tales from the Table Studios. That's a 4-player Baldur's Gate 3 interactive, all new narrative experience. It's a lot of fun. You can go check that out. In general, just follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky. I have my own Discord. I do a lot of things. Go check it out. Somebody else talk now.
Sounds about right. Well, since Zach was mentioned, go ahead, Zach.
Hey, everybody. I'm Zach. You can find me on Twitter at Schedule for Launch. I guess I technically do a podcast where I talk about indie stuff, but it's been like 2 or 3 months since I did an upload. We're trying to get back into that. I had a bit of a moment, but I've been on Twitch and doing more music stuff under Astra Ceratops, including with Jack. I'm currently playing through Darkwood on Twitch.
Fun.
Which is a atmospheric horror game, and I'm really digging it. It's from like 2016. It's good. It's very good. But yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky and Twitter at Schedule for Launch. Just the number 4. So yeah, that's everything from me for right now. It's gonna be more stuff for me in the future, but right now, that's it.
Sounds about right.
Wait. Actually, no, new stuff. Coming in October. I don't know if we can talk about it totally yet because it's not totally worked out. Gonna be joining Tales for the Studio on Saturdays for something really cool.
Fun.
So that's coming up in the near future. I'm super excited to talk about that a little bit more in depth once we punch that out. But yeah.
Well, excited to learn about that one then. Corey.
I think it's weird. You and I both took like a 3-month break from everything. We both had a moment at the same time. I'm going to blame the lack of this game, even though that's not the root issue at all. I'm known as Miss Anxiety online. I mostly can be found on Instagram right now, but I also run a Twitch that has been ignored. And I'm a mental health advocate and loudly proclaim that you can have vintage styles, but not necessarily vintage values. I'm not doing a lot right now. I've been struggling with that mental health thing on my own. Brad, take it away.
I don't do anything. literally, I don't do anything anymore. I got a new puppy. That's what I do.
Nice.
I raise that puppy.
That's
I
a
love
very
that.
important thing.
That's so good. I wish I was doing that.
Well, and then of course, with us, the Noble and I, we are with the Veil of the Void. Yes, there's the book right there. Speaking of which, we're going to be changing up how we do some of our releases. I've basically redesigned all of our content release going forward. I'm still in the process of working on it, but we have a lot of new content that we're going to be releasing in pretty nice chunks and content. One of the things we're going to be releasing is for purchasable PDFs on our website. We're going to be releasing the Yggdrasil classes so that you can all partake in them, even though we didn't get to get the book out yet, and hopefully save up some of that to eventually get a physical copy out there. I'm also going to be redirecting focus and really trying to get Veil of the Void to be known, which I think is the biggest thing. Getting it, because a lot of people have fun with it. I enjoy it and I love sharing it with people. And as you see, Jack did a lot of stuff with it, so Jack's got good taste on the things that he does, so hopefully. But
Somebody's biased.
yeah,
here.
I've never be biased with this game. But yeah, so we got lots of content on the way, releasing tons of the classes from Yggdrasil as purchasable PDFs, working with some community members to release more community content, just like Ajax did. So really just trying to get as much content out there for you all as possible. I'm trying to expand on the lore as much as I can because everybody keeps asking me for more lore, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll work on it then. But long story short, there's a lot we're doing, and we're very excited to get it out there. I know Noble and I have been working hard on a lot of stuff, so it's going to be super cool to get Yggdrasil into everybody's hands. And I'm also going to be editing the demo book so that everybody can have access to all the new expertise we have currently, the new skills, and all that stuff, so that you can, while Yggdrasil's not out just yet, you can at least play and have fun with all of the new content that, expertise and skills and all that kind of stuff. So even going to be adding the new monster hunting stuff in there eventually too. So lots of content for everybody. Anyway, you can find out more information about all of us over on our link tree /Veil of the Void. That gives links to everyone here that is doing something. So not to Brad, I guess, but to everybody else and their amazing content. Everybody is linked in there, so you can find them that way. And thank you, Five, for joining me as always. This is wonderful. It was a good time. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this story goes. As long as they don't die. Goodness. I will try not to. But yes, thank you all for joining us. Thank you, viewers, for watching. But anyway, thank you again for joining us all. And we will see everybody hopefully within the next 2 weeks.